93.3
Blown off, ghosted, and wondering why you didn't get a second date? Let's see why you were left on red with The Joe Show.
Hey, is this Wesley?
Hey guys, yeah, it's Wesley. What's going on?
Wesley, you are live on the radio right now. I do have Chantel on as well. I'm going to pick her up in just a second. But before I do, how many dates did you guys go on?
Oh, just one. We had some mutual friends set us up together,
Cool.
and I picked her up, and we were heading to get drinks, and look, I think we overall had a really nice time. We did a lot of talking, and really got to know each other. And I think Chantel is just awesome. She's such a beautiful girl,
Sure.
and she's just got such a great energy and a great personality. And
Here, Wesley.
I'm confused,
100%. And I can tell that you like her. Hang tight. I'm going to keep you on. Stay a little bit quiet, though. Let me talk to her first, and then we can have a conversation. But we're here to figure out why you're not getting a call back. So let's see if we can do that now.
Yeah. Sure thing, yeah.
All right, hang tight for me 1 second, buddy. Hey, Chantel.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
So you're actually live on the radio right now. Is that okay that I have your voice on the radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank goodness. Because there's someone that has already said very nice things about you. And I guess first, my name is Joe, and you are live on 93.3 FLZ. We do a show called The Joe Show. We received a text from Wesley. I don't know if you remember going out with Wesley, but he's the one that just said some very, very nice things about you. And we do a segment where we try to get some clarification on dating. And if, people get ghosted, we'll call their date and figure out what went wrong. Is it fair, I guess, starting off, is it fair to say that you ghosted Wesley?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Now, he is on the phone, but he knows how this works. If something bad happened, you are allowed to be honest with it. You just tell us whatever you want us to know.
Did he
Did he what?
Did he tell you what happened on our date?
No. But to be fair, I didn't ask. Wesley, is there something that happened that we should know about before we talk to Chantel?
I didn't really mention this because I thought it would be a little, embarrassing, and I didn't think we needed to go into it. But I picked Chantel up, and we were going to go get dinner and drinks, and vibes were going really well. Like I said, we were just talking, and it just felt really easy, And then 5 minutes into driving there, we got T-boned in my car and spent the rest of our date in the ER, actually. So it was a little scary, but everyone's okay. But I
but
feel
that's what you left out. So wait, did you guys go on a date at all? Chantel, did you guys go on a date at all?
Oh, yeah. No, we went on a date. I was strapped in a bed while they were trying to make sure I was okay. You've got to be out of your mind to not mention that and to be like, yeah, we had such a great date. We were going to go to dinner. And you didn't mention that. It was literally the worst date of my life. It was terrifying. I'm with a stranger getting into a very severe car accident. We ended up in the ER. You didn't want to mention that at all?
Well, I just thought we still got to know each other. And, it wasn't my fault, obviously, but I think that
Is this real?
It was still an experience that, we still really had a nice interaction. We still had some really good conversation.
A nice interaction. I'm still limping. Do you have any idea how expensive these hospital bills are going to be? This was not a nice interaction. This was a horrible night.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna slide in here. I'm so sorry if I'm ruining this incredibly lovely moment of you guys rekindling your relationship, but I am so incredibly confused. You guys went on a date, and who got in an accident? Wesley, you were driving?
Yeah, I was driving, and then the car that hit us on Chantel's side. So she was more injured than me, unfortunately, and so we went straight to the hospital.
So you haven't talked to her
Um,
since this hospital situation happened?
Well, no. I've been trying to reach out, but there hasn't been a lot of response.
And Chantel, you're okay with us talking about all of the now I'm worried about HIPAA. Are you consent to us even asking questions about this?
My mind is blown right now that he is asking questions, that he's asking why I would not want to go.
Do you
want to date with him.
Do you want to be on the radio or no?
I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on right now.
Okay, I just because I need to know yes or no. I just, look at me being mature. I don't want to get sued. Are you okay with being on right now?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if he wants to air this out right here for some freaking reason, then sure, let's do that.
So I get then let's get back to this whole ER thing. So you guys got T-boned. Chantel, you're in the ER. What, Wesley? Where did you think that this was going to go well?
Well, I don't know. I just thought that, in spite of the whole, hospital thing, I think that it was the conversation we still had was really nice. I feel like I really got to know Chantel, and I thought she was getting to know me, and I just thought it was still a nice connection, and I felt like,
yeah,
looking
but
back,
after
it was
an ER visit and not receiving a call back, I mean, listen, normally I try to have some sympathy or empathy or whatever the hell word I'm trying to find right now, but you guys were just in the ER. You sent her to the ER.
I mean, I didn't do it. It was the guy that hit us, obviously, and I felt terrible. Of course, I felt terrible. I still feel terrible for her about it, and I just, I just wanted us to have a nice time, and of course, it's not good to have to go to the hospital when you're supposed to be going on a first date. But I don't know. I thought that in spite of that, I still thought we had a nice conversation. I felt like she seemed like someone I could, get along with and spend more time with. And I don't know. I thought it was a mutual kind of experience, even though we were stuck in the emergency room.
I'm a little bit shocked by this. So hold on. We've got someone on the phone right now who thinks that Wesley is in the right and Chantel should have a little bit more sympathy. Misha.
Yes. Hey, good morning, Joshua.
Good morning.
Good morning. You would like to see Chantel give Wesley a chance?
I would, because, it's not like it's his fault. He didn't plan to go out and then get T-boned and have his car totaled. I mean, it's kind of I understand it was a traumatizing moment for her, but it was probably pretty traumatizing for him, too. I mean, I think a redo first date would be great.
Chantel, I almost said, besides the car accident, what was bad about it? But it's a traumatizing experience to be in. What, besides the actual physical accident, and you go into the ER, and that is just a huge thing to disregard, but we're going to attempt to disregard it right now for sake of conversation. Chantel, take that away. What did he do wrong? What else was wrong? Was there anything else?
Yes, the way that he handled the situation. You can see right now that he's so lackadaisical, brushing it off. I was scared. I was injured. I was scared. I'm far from my parents. I was freaking out.
Yeah.
I was in pain. And he's trying to make jokes, trying to get to know me, trying to be so where'd you go to college? This is not the time. He did not read the room. I needed a man to take care of me, to step up, to be serious about the fact that I was in pain, that I was scared. I've had nightmares about this since it happened. And he's trying to treat it like it's this fun little afternoon tea party. It was not. It was serious and scary. We could have almost died. And he was so lighthearted about it, making jokes about my blood type, talking to all the people in the lobby, being oh, this is my date. It wasn't funny. It was serious.
Hey,
and he did not take it seriously.
Yeah. Quan, this did happen to you before. You were on a date and you guys ended up in the ER?
Well, me and my girlfriend, before I made her my girlfriend 3 days later, I had came to her car. We was supposed to ride around the city, and she had a drop top. So she was trying to be cute and drop her drop top, but the glass in the back slipped and it broke.
Oh my God.
I had a couple shards in the back of my head and my neck that I had to take out. But at the end of the day, I understood that it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't keep from the fact that I knew she was a lovely young lady and all that. So I still pursued it, you know. I mean, yeah, we joked about it and got over it, you know what I'm saying?
It also didn't change the fact that you were probably horny because you're a guy and Chantel's a girl.
You feel me? But at the same time, like I said, like I wanted to give a shorty a chance because she was a lot of what I wanted out of a female that a lot of women weren't. You know, it just took time for me to really get to know her in a sense. But
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, the situation was upsetting for her, but the accident wasn't dude's fault. He was there with you at the ER trying to make you feel better with the jokes and stuff like that. He was probably as nervous as he could be. You know, he ain't never been in no situation like that. I say, yeah, bro, like a fair chance, another chance for real. At least he had the decency to call you. You just didn't have the decency to answer the phone for real.
I appreciate that, Quan. Quan, thank you so much for that point of view. And you know, Chantel, no interest in another date?
Obviously not.
Okay, and that's totally okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Wesley, awfully quiet. I do feel like that was probably a little bit tough to be on, so I apologize about that. I will say, we might do a dating show with you because the amount of women that are texting us in right now that are saying, Wesley sounds cute, and I wish I had a man who cared about me the way he randomly cared about this woman he just met. Wesley, you got a lot of people that kind of want to talk to you, okay? So things will end up working out for you, all right? I'm sorry that they didn't work out for you here.